Hey guys, it's Zach. So I'm laying on my couch. I was gonna prop my phone up like I normally do on my coffee table, but I have this little sweetie on my lap. And he's cute. This is my baby boy Bentley. He's a sweetie. He's a little friggin' sweetie. And I didn't want to have to make him get up because I love him so much. If any of my cats, F4, here's another one. If any of my cats get on my lap, I won't move until they get up on their own accord. Even if I really have to go to the bathroom, I will wait until they get up because I just love them so much. I hate to disturb them, especially when they're cuddling with me. But anyways, so I'm doing a little different video today. I normally do videos on diabetes. I just started, I'm whole new to this YouTube video thing, and sadly my videos aren't really getting that many views, but I mean, I figured that would happen because I'm new and YouTube's hit or miss. People may find me annoying or not interesting or anything, so I may never get views, but it doesn't bother me. I like doing the videos. It's nice for me. But this video, I'm gonna do a Rent live review. I fucking love Rent. I love it. I want to see it on Broadway so bad. I've never went and watched it on Broadway. I've watched people who have recorded the Broadway show. I've watched it there, from there on YouTube, and I've obviously seen the Rent movie. I fucking love Rent so much. And I love the live musicals that NBC and Fox does. I loved NBC's Hairspray live. Loved it. Oh my god, I thought they did such a good job. I frigging loved it. And I was so excited when I saw that they were gonna do Rent because I fucking love Rent. So fucking much. I was so excited. And like I said, excited, hyped. Oh, I was pumped. And then Sunday came when it was on, and I was like, woo woo, Rent live tonight, bitches. And unfortunately, it didn't end up being live. Yeah. I was I would say it was about way up here when it was starting, and then I went boom, way down here when I saw the little message on the bottom of the screen that said previously recorded. I remember I looked at my boyfriend and I was like, what the fuck? Because I hadn't heard yet that the guy that played Roger had broken his foot. I didn't know that yet. I actually didn't know that until the first commercial when the cast explained that. And I remember I looked at my boyfriend and I was like, what the fuck? Why did they promote it as live if it was going to be previously recorded? That's not live. Live is when it frigging happens in the moment and stuff. So, yeah, I was disappointed. And even when I, heard the, when the cast came on and was unfortunately, the guy that plays Roger, I can't remember his name, broke his foot, so... And they said, most of what you're gonna see is our recorded dress rehearsal from last night. Bitch, the whole goddamn thing was pre-recorded, except for, the last, 5 minutes? So, overall, I thought it was bad. I did not think it was good. I think a lot of them, I think a lot of them, they were trying to save their energy and stuff for the actual live performance because they had no idea that the dress rehearsal was going to be what was shown to all of us, all of the country and stuff. They thought that they were going to have the live show, and they never did, except for the last 5 minutes of it. I thought the girl that played Angel, Valentina. I think I didn't know who she was, but I googled her during a commercial, and I saw that she was on RuPaul's Drag Race. I thought she did terrible. Like, her acting was okay, but a lot of her singing, and like, I am no, like, I cannot sing either. I'm tone deaf, but I feel like, and like, I don't know if like she was just trying to save her voice, and I know she's not like musically trained in like musical theater and stuff like that, but I mean, I feel like these people that are gonna do these live shows should like actually be able to sing, and I did not think that she did that great. I thought when she sang the "Today for You, Tomorrow for Me" song, that was god awful. Like when she would go up to like the "me" or whatever, oh my god. It was awful. Like, and in my opinion of Rent, Angel, the character Angel, is supposed to be like this amazing presence, and I don't know. I just did not think that Valentina did a very good job whatsoever with it. Like, yeah, I don't think she did a good job at all. I don't know. I I really wish, I guess we'll never know, but I really wish they would have done it live, because then we could have seen, I mean, we never would have seen the dress rehearsal. So maybe if she did it, sorry, I have like a cramp in my arm. Maybe if she did it, if they did do it live, like, uh, it would have been a little better. I don't know. I was so disappointed. Like I said, I was so excited, and I don't know, I was just disappointed in the fact that it wasn't Rent live. It was Rent previously recorded dress rehearsal. Like, I know it was like, and I really feel like Fox could have handled this differently. For one, they didn't have any understudies. Like, why don't these live, and I believe I'm right on this. If I'm not, please correct me. Oh, he left, my little baby boy. That makes me sad. Alright, quickly, gonna prop up my phone. It'll be a little bit easier to do this video. But I really do feel like I'm right with this, that these live shows don't have, like, stand-ins or anything to like take over if something happens to like one of the main people in the show. Like, they should have stand-ins to, like, I don't know, like, if something happened like what happened in Rent, the guy that played Roger broke his foot, they should have had somebody, a backup, to like take over if something happens. Like, I mean, the people in the background, like, they should be an understudy. Like, if one of the other characters, like, something happens to one of the people that are playing these other characters, like, they should be, it just irritates me, like, how, and like I said, like, the way Fox handled it was, I don't know, I think they could have done better. Like, why not have the guy that plays Roger, like, I think they could have done one of two things. The first, they could have just had the guy that played Roger be in the wheelchair for the show. I feel like, I don't know if they thought, oh, like, that won't work, people aren't gonna think it's good because he's in a wheelchair, but that would have gave, like, relatability and more, I think people would have been like, that's awesome that they had this guy in a wheelchair. Like, there's thousands, there's millions and millions of people that live their whole lives in wheelchairs. And I think it really would have inspired people. Like, I understand that he's not always in a wheelchair. Like, he just broke his foot, but still, it would have gave, like, younger kids that are in wheelchairs something to look at and be like, oh my god. Like, I could potentially do a live musical like, being in a wheelchair isn't gonna stop me. Like, and that's how they should think. Like, but nope, Fox didn't do that. Or, like, Roger, the guy that played Roger, he's not in every scene. So they should have just, the scenes that Roger, the character of Roger, were in, they could have done, like, the pre-recorded dress rehearsal. And then the scenes that he wasn't in, do it live. Like, they do that, like, that happens sometimes with these live musicals. Like, in Grease, I think that they, like, their sound got messed up, so I think for, like, 8 to 10 seconds, they switched over to the previously recorded dress rehearsal of Grease live, and we didn't know. Like, I really feel like that's what they should have done. And then they even could have said, and then when the first commercial came, the cast could have done the announcement, like, the scenes that have the character of Roger in it are from our recorded dress rehearsal because he broke his foot. But the scenes that don't have him in it are not, they're live. But nope, they didn't do that. They just did the whole thing, and it was just awful. And then after the next day when I was reading articles, come to find out, they were, for the live audience that was at the show, they were doing a concert for them live with the dress rehearsal playing and the, like, on the TV screens and stuff. Why couldn't we have seen that? I would have been happy with that too. And I don't know, I just don't think it was good. I do think Vanessa Hudgens, I think she did an amazing job. I know she gets a lot of slack and people are like, oh, she can't sing. She can fucking sing, and I think she did a phenomenal job. A fucking phenomenal job. I thought she did a phenomenal job when she was Rizzo in Grease. Like, in Grease Live. Like, I thought she did a phenomenal job. I thought, Tanisha, I think that's how, I'm not really sure how to pronounce, Tanasha? I think maybe it's Tanasha. I thought she did a good job, too. And, like, you have to remember, like, some of the, like, half the cast has done, like, musical theater and are trained in that, but the other half was not. And I thought Tanasha did a really good job, like, for not being trained in musical theater, for never doing, like, I don't think she's ever done, like, a musical theater production before. I thought she did a good job. I thought she sounded really good. I thought she sang really well. Like, yeah, her acting, it wasn't phenomenal, but it wasn't awful like Valentina. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know there's probably people out there that think that Valentina did an amazing job. I know there's people out there that love her. I don't, like I said, I've never watched RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, I never got into that. So I didn't really know who she was. And she may be good, an amazing performer and stuff, but that's not what I saw on Rent. Like, I didn't think she did a good job. The guy that played Tom Collins, I thought he did a phenomenal job. I thought he did amazing. Like, the girl that played Joanne, I thought she did a good job too. Like, yeah, she had a couple moments where she was a little pitchy or whatever, but I thought overall she did a good job. Like, it's just sad to me that the cast wasn't given an opportunity to give it their all. Like, I feel like since all these live musicals do a recorded dress rehearsal, they should tell them, give it your all. Like, this is the actual performance, because there could be a unforeseen thing that happens and this is going to be what's aired. Like, ugh, I'm just so disappointed with everything. Like, honestly, in my opinion, I think a couple months from now, Fox should redo the Rent live and actually redo it live with the same cast and everything, and just do it again, but actually live, not the dress rehearsal. So some of these people can redo it and do what they wanted to do. Like, I'm just so disappointed. Like, overall, I don't think it was good. I thought it was terrible. not, I guess I shouldn't say terrible. It wasn't good. I would maybe give it like a C plus rating, in my opinion. Like, and I don't think Fox handled it well at all. They should have understudies. Like, I don't know if that's like up the Fox or whatever, but these live musicals should have understudies. It's just like when Grease Live happened. Poor Vanessa Hudgens, her dad died that day. I want to say it was the same day. I know when Grease Live aired, it was 16 hours. 16 hours after her dad passed away. She did a fucking phenomenal job. Like, but in my opinion, she should have, I know she probably, maybe she would have done it anyway, but she should have had an understudy so she could have had the opportunity to be like, no, I'm sorry, I really want to do this, but I can't, I have to be with my family right now. And she didn't get that opportunity. She had to do the show. Like, I don't know, they need to have understudies. Like, I'm hoping that the situation with Rent Live will be a learning opportunity for the networks that do live musicals, and maybe now they will start having understudies, because we were promised a live performance and we only got like a 5-minute live performance. And honestly, I didn't even watch the whole thing that night. Once I saw that it wasn't live, I was like, well, fuck this. I watched maybe 2 hours of it, and then I finished the last hour of it like 3 days later, because I was just so disappointed that it wasn't live. Like, for months we were promised a live performance, and we didn't get it. It sucked. I was pissed, and I wasn't happy, and I don't think it was fair to us either, and I don't think it was fair to the performers, because they didn't know that dress rehearsal was going to be shown live. But like I said, hopefully this is a learning opportunity to the networks, to maybe now have some understudies. And like I said, I honestly, if I was like the head of Fox or whatever, I would have been like, I would have talked to the person that played Roger and been like, will you feel comfortable just doing the live show in your wheelchair? I'm sure he wouldn't. I mean, he really doesn't do that. His character, I don't feel, really does like that much dancing, so it wouldn't have really taken away from anything. And I think if he would have done it in his wheelchair, it would have given more relatability to the actual show. But no, just dress rehearsal. So, like I said, this is not a good review. I did not like it. I was very, 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 very disappointed with it not being live. I think a lot of people were. I think a lot of people were upset. And honestly, I think that's why it was the lowest rated live musical since they started with The Sound of Music. Like, honestly, in my opinion, I think a lot of what happened is, as soon as the people saw that this was, like that message in the bottom when it first started that it was previously recorded, I think a lot of people, changed channel. I was like, fuck it, I'm not watching it then. And they didn't care about the guy breaking his foot, and that's why they did it. They were like, no, we wanted a live performance, and now we're not getting it. It was kind of like when they did Fox did the Rocky Horror, at least with Rent Live, if there's anything, at least with Rent Live, their voices and stuff were edited and auto-tuned. Like, because when they did the Rocky Horror Picture Show, that was god-awful, too. I did not like it. I love Rocky Horror as well, and I didn't like it. Like, their voices were wicked auto-tuned, wicked edited. I mean, it wasn't, it was so long ago, I can't even remember if it was, I don't think it was, I don't think they advertised it as a live musical. I can't quite remember, but it wasn't. It wasn't live, and they were wicked auto-tuned. Like, I love live performances because you never know something's gonna mess up. Like, I'm a huge Saturday Night Live fan, and my favorite thing like that sometimes happens Saturday night is when the cast laugh. Like, when they start laughing during the skits, like that. Oh my god, It makes me laugh. That's when I start, like, hysterically laughing. I love when they break character and they're like, ah, like, laughing. Oh my god. That's, like, the best part for me. But yeah, that's my Rent live review. I didn't like it. Very disappointed. I love Rent. Wicked love Rent, and I don't think it was good. I thought it was terrible, and I think they should get a redo and a couple months from now be able to do it over again. I know it costs a lot of money, but I think these performers should get to actually do a live show like they were also promised, and they never got to do that. So, that's my opinion. Let me know if you agree with me down in the comments. I'm sure there's some people out there that loved it and thought it was good, but I'm not one of them. Thought it was terrible, awful, and I didn't like it. So, that's my Rent Live review. Rent Live, not so live review. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And please, if you like me and think I'm funny and interesting, subscribe so I can get some subscribers. And thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.